Now we got to talk about this whole concept of peacocking for chicken heads. That's what I call it. Which goes on a lot in the black community because we have a lot of old goofy ass dudes my age that try and regurgitate this stupid, ridiculous, materialistic pimp cultures of walking around, pickup game. Half of them dudes is in and out of jail in terms of those pimps tossing salads. Trust me, I know. I used to be a cop for 22 years. Half of them dudes is jacked up. Half of them end up being drug addicts and crackheads. Who wants to listen to fools like that? They don't have any money, they're broke, living on the streets. You want to listen to intelligent men that are educated, that are smart, that's going to help you get places in life. And for you young men, stick with your dating and relationship DNA. What I mean is that there's a class system. You don't need to be dating no crash out Keishas or what's the name from the trailer parks. If that's not who you're about, not knocking anybody or not knocking anybody who's struggling to come up and whatever else. It's a mindset, a mentality more than an economic situation. So, dudes can miss me with that stuff. That's why I don't teach this stupid ass pickup game. If you got time to walk around all day and talk to women, get your bum ass a second job. Period. You meet women on your journey to excellence. You're busting your ass. You're working hard. You're social. You have to be social. You can't be in the house all day. You have to get out, talk to people, spend time with people, if that's what you're interested in. But you'll meet people. When you're not trying to meet women, that's when you meet women. Be social. If you have social issues, then you need to go ahead and work with a therapist, because being social, whatever, that's taught by your father and your family members and the time you grow up and being out and about and learning things, not from some internet guru charging you $49.99 to learn his dating course. To what? Pick up chicken heads? Really? Yeah, I can help you out with that. How about $50? Not even that. That'll get you what you need. Never mind. No comment on that. Leave that alone. That's a waste of energy. That time and energy can be used to making money. Money buys you freedom. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get into the topic at hand about vehicles that you need when you first starting out. Don't let nobody trick you into getting in debt with these new cars. Half of these cars, these plastic cars, ain't made out of shit. If you just start out as a young buck, some of the cars that you want to get into, especially with the Toyota and the Honda, I like vehicles like, for instance, this right here is a Toyota product. This is an Avalon. Toyota 3.5 V6. Very durable. I spend no time in the shop. It's the same thing that's in the Lexus 350 and whatever else. It runs. You maintain it, you change the oil. I don't care about flexing for nobody, period. I stay on the road, riding past all that new garbage that people drive. My son over here, who's next to me, he drives a 2012 Honda Accord, which is paid off. Paid off by me, handed down. He's driving that. My youngest boy drives a 2008 Lexus ES 350 because he's tall. He's 6'9", so he needs more space. That's why I got that car. All of these cars are basically bulletproof if you maintain them. That 3.5 engine is the same one that's in this car right here that runs. The 2.4 runs. For you guys just getting started in your life, find yourself a good quality mechanic. Learn how to fix cars yourself. This car, I have 190,000 miles on it. I like it. It rides smooth. It's in great shape. I've maintained it for the past, how many years I've had this thing? 8 years now. It's a 2012. Why do I need to change it? Who am I trying to impress? It rides good. It's squared away. It's clean. The engine maintenance is excellent on this vehicle. So realistically, it costs me nothing. $50 a month in liability insurance between the two cars. That the other one's like, that reminds me. You know what? That dude's been getting away with not paying insurance. I'll deal with that shit later. Hey, I'll be paying the liability on his car. We'll talk about that later. I'm making this video. I'm gonna get him when I see him. But anyhow, as a reminder. But again, these are vehicles that you want to get out. You don't want to start out here making monthly payments on an appreciating piece of metal. You know, like people say, well, you only live once. If that's what your idea of living is, being a debt slave on an appreciating asset, that money could be easily, dollar cost averaged into the markets and bring you real value that makes you money while you're asleep. So I live a local. You don't see me out here flexing. That's why I don't even have women in my videos. You think I don't deal with women? You're crazy. I don't put them in my videos because, again, it gets into that goofy, low-frequency activity. You guys, I need you to put some warrior cars down below. I like the 2012. I like the Lexus, the 350 and the Avalon. With the Lexus and the Avalon, you just gotta make sure that plastic radiator. I pulled the radiator out of this. It's like $250. I put a new radiator in, and I put a new alternator in this one. It's got like 190,000 miles on it. I did it myself. So the alternator was like 250, and the radiator was like 250. Easy for me. Just coolant, and I clamped the transmission coolant lines myself when I fixed it. Easy, man. So I don't have any car debts and credit card debts and any of this goofy shit people have. Yeah, so how are you able to retire as a 46-year-old guy? Because I don't really get into the goofy shit. I'm 51 now, but so I encourage these boys, and if you want to buy a new car or whatever, that's your business. But what I'm trying to say is, in the beginning, you need to have your warrior ride, take care of it, learn how to fix it, take that money. You want money working when you're asleep. Forget look, the opinions of people who won't lend you $10,000. If I can't borrow $10,000 from you today, if I needed it, I don't care about your opinion. I don't care about your opinion about my clothes or anything, the house I live in, the car I drive. You got to be unapologetically masculine today to survive in this world. Who like you gonna like you? If a woman likes you, she's gonna like you. Let me tell you something. If you try to simp on a woman that really likes you, it will make her stomach upset, and she's gonna get angry and upset with you because she's gonna say, because what she sees is a sign of weakness. And if she sees a future with you, any man that's gonna be simping on her like that is not worthy of leading her in her mind. This guy is gonna get robbed out here in this world. So she's gonna be like, why are you spending that money? What are you doing? That's unnecessary. That's what a woman does when she really likes you. If she's sitting there and she is letting you just spending money on her and she's not asking questions, you picked poorly. You messed up. So forget all this peacocking and all this other nonsense. Man, the times I've met women, especially in college, even when I met my ex-wife at the time, man, I was broke as shit. I would be like, on the weekend, you get that Chinese food. I'd be like, man, looking around, looking in college dorm, looking like underneath the bed, like, damn, did I drop $1 underneath that bed? I'm gonna buy me some Chinese food today. Be on a Saturday, and for some guys who have experienced that Mad Dog 2020 and Bones Farm, not that I advocate drinking, but you know what brokenness is, man. And I met women who like you gonna like you, man. Period. That's just the way it is. That's why you see all these dudes, even when they get money, they get these women, and like you see the Steph Curry, Aisha Curry, she don't like that type of dude. That's like, you don't like that type of dude. That's not her dating and relationship DNA. So she's gonna be acting up and acting a fool because that's not who she wants to be with. She needed a dude like Future, one of them other dudes that she needed. Steph Curry needs a nice squared away, whatever, suburban, upper middle class, raised girl who has the values that he has, and the upbringing that he has. So at the end of the day, it's really a situation on what you decide you want to do in your life. Do you prefer freedom or you prefer materialism? I choose freedom. You see me stressed about this economy. I mean, my hair might have fell out, but that's because I've been in some relationships. That's why. Since I've been single, my hair is starting to grow back. That's really the truth. So as long as I'm single, I'll probably won't lose my eyebrow, because that's what's going to go next if we're dealing with these women. Anyhow, guys, let me know what you think, and put some cars down below for the young bucks. Make sure you have it checked by a good mechanic, but some warrior cars to get you started paid off in cash. Save, work, stay in the basement as much as you can. Work, save your money. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a lazy bastard. Don't be down there smoking weed and being a degenerate and not working and not cleaning up and not taking care of the house, not cutting the grass and not offering your mom and dad a couple dollars, whatever, because they're giving you a huge discount. Buy the car in cash. Drive that thing for as long as you can until the wheels fall off. Especially these Toyota products, they'll last a long time. But in the end, get yourself an advantage and get money working while you sleep. Forget about all these chicken heads and all these broads. They ain't going nowhere. Where do you think these birds are going? Man, I'm 51. I see the same birds selling, advertising that merchandise on Facebook. It's kind of disturbing, to be honest with you. That's why I don't like social media. They're talking the same shit from back in the 80s and 90s, man. So I mean, you ain't missing anything with these broads. Let's go we do it. Oh, pick up game. Go out there and approach 20 women in a day. Get out of here, you broke bastard. You want to be that dude? Or would you rather be a dude like me, retired at 46 and 51 years old, chilling, about to go to the gym right now? What would you rather be? You know, sitting in a paid-off car. Which one would you rather be? So the choice is yours. That's why we got too many goofy dudes on the internet making content, can't pass a background investigation. Half of these dudes is on some goofy shit, man. They have no self-esteem. That's why they have to flex so much materialism. They just don't have any self-worth. And that's their whole life. Anyhow, peace and blessings to you, brothers. We'll talk soon. I'm about to go inside and hit this workout.